The UK Standard Visitor Visa is marketed as a straightforward permit for a holiday or a quick trip to see family. But the reality at the border is a skeptical fortress. Many applicants make a logical but naive assumption. You pay the £115 fee, you show a decent bank balance, and your visa is approved. The Home Office operates in a different reality. This application is a subjective risk assessment designed specifically to find a reason to reject you. The judge of this assessment is an Entry Clearance Officer, or ECO. Their primary tool is Appendix V, Rule V 4.2 of the Immigration Rules. This clause demands objective proof that you will leave the UK at the end of your trip. Failing to satisfy this rule costs you more than your application fee. It leaves a permanent mark on your global immigration record. The system is built to doubt your motives from the second you submit your passport. Your job is to prove, on paper, that staying in the UK illegally would be illogical. To do that, you first have to survive the ECO's financial credibility check. This is a major hurdle for applicants from cash-based economies. In many parts of the world, it is common to keep life savings in cash outside of formal banking systems. But when applying for the visa, these applicants make a fatal mistake. They take that cash and deposit it as a single, massive lump sum. This chart shows exactly how the ECO views that deposit. They do not see years of careful saving. They see an artificially inflated account. The officer automatically assumes this money was borrowed from a third party to trick the system, meaning the funds are not genuinely available for your exclusive use. To fix this, you have to change your daily financial habits. You must structure your life so that your income hits your account through traceable bank transfers, building a steady paper trail for 6 months. Once your money is proven, you hit the core requirement of Rule V 4.2, proving your strong ties to your home country. This chart shows the impact of your evidence. Writing a heartfelt cover letter promising you will return home has almost no effect. They prioritize high-impact evidence, starting with significant immovable assets like property deeds. Next is the social tier. Having dependent children or elderly parents who remain in your home country creates a persuasive anchor. Then comes employment. You need official documentation of approved leave from a long-term corporate employer. It's a strict balancing act for every applicant. If you have high ties to the UK, like a fiancé or family living there, your home ties must be significantly stronger to offset the risk of overstaying. This evidentiary burden penalizes young people, unmarried applicants, and freelancers who haven't yet built these institutional roots. Your spoken intention to return means nothing. It must be backed by a verifiable paper trail that makes abandoning your home country financially illogical. The next hurdle is the realism of your travel itinerary and requested duration. Many people request the maximum 6-month allowance with a vague justification like sightseeing in London. Asking for half a year immediately triggers suspicion. The Home Office assumes you intend to establish de facto residency or enter the underground labor market. The most effective shield against this is a strong travel history. Previous compliant trips to high-scrutiny regions, like the Schengen zone or the United States, establish trust. If you are a first-time traveler, you should restrict your requested travel dates to lower your perceived risk profile. You must submit a hyper-specific, fully budgeted itinerary. A precise 9-day trip to attend a wedding is far more credible than a loose vacation plan. Spontaneity is a red flag. Visa safety requires an artificially constrained travel plan supported by evidence for every single day of the trip. This brings us to the most vulnerable group of all, applicants who have already been refused. When you receive a rejection, the instinct is to immediately submit a new application, tweaking a few minor details in hopes of a better result. The ECO does not view this as persistence. A rapid succession of applications is viewed as a desperate need to enter the UK. Some applicants try to hide their past refusals or previous immigration breaches out of fear. That omission triggers the most severe systemic punishment, a mandatory, unappealable 10-year deception ban. You cannot force the system to say yes. A refused applicant must accept the loss and wait until their life circumstances undeniably change. The UK visit visa does not evaluate your moral character. It strictly evaluates your paper trail. This matrix segments applicants into 3 risk profiles. Low-friction applicants, salaried and well-traveled, require low effort. High-scrutiny applicants in cash economies must treat this visa as a 6-month project. If previously refused, stop applying until your circumstances improve. Do not give the entry clearance officer an excuse to doubt your intentions. If you cannot objectively prove your ties on paper today, keep your money and simply delay your trip.